Today we're going to play dress up with some mustache cookie pops and a few other little different shapes should you be having a mustache party or maybe you're doing a fundraiser for Movember. Whichever, these cookies are super fun. About 2 years ago I made a mustache cookie pop, and now this Movember and these mustache parties are all the rage, so I figured I'd do a little tutorial about it. So this shape is from Copper Gifts. It's an actual mustache. I think you could use it as a wing as well. And I baked it with the stick, and I'm going to be icing the back. Should you not want to purchase this particular cutter, I was looking at what I had, and this leaf that I love, by the way, I thought that would make a perfect mustache. And so what I did here, I'll flip it over, you can see probably a little bit better. I just cut one, flipped it over, cut it again. The little water adhered them, and when they baked together. I had pushed my stick in, and there you go. I actually really like this size for children. It's 2 bites. Here I did lips, so we can kind of, you know, switch it up a little bit. And here is the larger leaf, and then flipped over. So we're going to be icing all of these cookie pops. Just want to show you here the mustaches. So here I flipped the leaf down, and this one I flipped it up, so you can see the two, you know, different looks. This one looks a little bit happier, and this one looks more Santa Claus-ish. So whatever you like. And you know, if you wanted, you could set your stick right in the middle. I think it would probably make it easier with regards to packaging, but I like the look of having the stick a little bit off to the side, whereas with the mouth, since it goes right over your mouth, that can be centered. So we're just going to ice these in assorted colors. So here we go. This is just the dam for the icing to not fall off the cookie. So you can just go right to the edge here where the stick, you have to guess where that little kind of dent is. Oh, and I look on the other side. I thought there was one, but there isn't one. I'll have to fix that. There we go. So you can just come over here and remove that. Very easy. And then we'll just correct that line. These are even easier. These can be done so quickly. You could make a batch of these little mini ones, make a whole bunch of them, and you could have a little fundraiser at your desk for the Movember. Stand them up in a vase or in a cup and have people donate to have one. It'd be fun. Have all the office. But after all, we're all big kids, right? Here. I saw some really cute mustache paper sets on Etsy. And then I've seen all those kind of dress up things for weddings, for photo booths and stuff. You could make them edible. So these have been filled, and now we're just gonna and now we're just gonna fill them up. My tip's clogged. There we go. And this is so easy, this part. You get your outline crisp. This part is easy peasy, as my children say. My icing is somewhat runny, so I might actually get a little dent where the stick is once it settles. It's not quite black, my icing. It's kind of like charcoal gray, but I like it. For this particular, I don't know. If I get my line really black after, we'll actually have a little bit more contrast. my next few videos will all be in the same colors. I think I've got 4 or 5 videos filmed today, just going through the same color icing. There's something I hate to do, it's to color icing. I wish I could just buy it made. Alright, so we're just going to move the icing to where we want it to go. Isn't that a cute little mustache there? So if the people aren't dressed up enough with the black mustache, when they're done eating, they'll have black teeth. Won't that be attractive? Get some pictures of them after they've eaten the cookie, get a big smile. Don't tell them. The kids don't care, the kids love it. They're always sticking their tongue out asking me what color their tongue is after they've been eating their Halloween candy. So here on the first one, I don't know if you can catch that, there we go. You can see the lines. I just, add a little bit of accent. It's a mustache, there's not much we can do. It's not like we can put face on it, And so here, what you can do, since there's this bit of curve, you can add some swirls right here. And that can make it look a little, cuter. And there we go. And then you can just outline the whole thing. And there we go. So if I hold it just slightly angled, you can see the lines. That's it, just some lines for interest, and then let these dry. You can either, wrap them or place them on everybody's plate, whatever you like to do. I'm going to work on the lip cookie. So we're going to do the top lip before we do the bottom one, just to get that separation between the two. We'll just build up a ball here, and we're going to let that crust, and that'll give us some definition between the two areas. I just filled in a bit where the stick was, so now I can come and just get a line close to the lip, the top lip. And then build this up. There we go. We'll pull it over here and give it a tug over here, and then tap it out. There we go. Just going to get a paper towel. I'm working on red. You're going to be able to see it. Not nice? Now I'm just brushing on some runny icing onto the cookie because I want the rims to be separate from the cookie. I'm doing it in white because I want to have a fade on the lens of the sunglasses. So just paint on the white icing, and I'm going to do a fade, I don't know, brown to blue or something like that, undecided, whatever I come up with. So this is a bra, a bikini top for those glasses. Alright, so I've got 2 cookies here side by side. I'm going to be shooting green down from the bottom to the top to get a fade. And there we go. Well, I flipped the cookies over and I'm going to shoot now this way again in purple to get the fade the other way. I find that the purple on the airbrush actually looks more like gray, so it'll probably work well with the green and create that look of sunglasses. Alright, I just wanted to show you, I dusted them after in pearl, and I think that step is important to get an authentic kind of sunglass look. So if I was to make these again, I would probably not put white icing there where the nose area is. I would just brush on the white for where the actual rims are. And now when you do the inside outline, make sure that you're hiding the edge there. If your white isn't quite fat enough, make the hole, you know, this circle smaller to make sure that it hides. You have to have like that sunglass effect in there. And there we go. And so once this is done, now we can just flood that in black. It'll give the glass effect. The last step of the glasses. So get some flood icing and you're just gonna fill in the area around the actual lens. There we go. And there. So you might want to, depending on your icing, my icing is stiffish. I'm going to bang it out to get a smoother finished product. And here on either side, right here and here, if you wanted, you could put in a silver dragé for a little bit of added bling to these glasses.